Right now, it's cold right now, so I got the car engine on. You guys, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just want to respond to a Dark Musician's comment about giving women power over your life. Look, man, women have all the power now in this country, man, right now, and all over the world, okay? They have a unlimited amount of options. So I'm saying, see, thing is, I didn't give women power over my life. Manginas, Captain Saberhoes, simp ass men gave women gave women power over life, over our lives. That's why there's a lot of like incel men, okay, out here on this dating market. My thing is, you become a success in life. Women no longer have power over your life, dictating when you can have sex. Turn the engine off. See, men are forced nowadays to prove to the point where they're making hundreds of thousands every year. Okay, this competitive dating market that runs and these pussy beggars, you know, um, simp ass motherfuckers, this dating market that we're in, you know, we are forced to self improve to the point where we have to we have the options, where it won't affect our lives. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to dating, women have all the power. I didn't give women that power. The men who created the dating apps, the men who created social media over your life nowadays. And I do get dates, but it's not a whole lot of dates. You feel me? I'm not going out on dates every single goddamn weekend, bro. More like once a month, once every other month. You see what I'm saying? I have droughts because women have gotten too goddamn picky nowadays. If you're not a Chad, you're not gonna get a whole lot of. It'll keep on going out. Maybe I could just leave it right there. All right, so I'll leave it right there then, because the live stream is cutting it out. But anyway, when I made that video about women having power over your life, I meant it because this dating market is so goddamn like difficult and manginal men who have control over your life. And when I say manginal men, it's the men who are going around creating apps like Tinder. Okay? Creating apps like Tinder where women have the power over you. That's an app where, they have to respond back to you in order for you to get something. Okay? So, you know, Dark Musician, okay, he left a comment and YouTube blocked his comment. So I couldn't really see all of his comment. But he was saying like, you know, he was saying you giving women too much power when you say that or something like that. And then he said, what happens when you become successful and it wasn't as you would thought it would be, right? He said it wasn't like, you know, and it wasn't like what you would thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I know how it will be if I became successful. I would have a lot more power over women. You feel me? Because women be drawn to me like bees to honey and shit, bro. That's what it's gonna take for you to get control over your dating life. Because right now, when you are average dude, you don't have control over your dating life right now because of all this goddamn saturation on these dating apps. You see what I'm saying? Because of social media, you don't have control or power over your life when you don't have money, you don't have clout. You see what I'm saying? If you don't have none of those things, okay, you will suffer in the dating market. I haven't had a girlfriend in over, a brand new girlfriend in over 15 years. Let that sink in though, bruh. Look how long it's been. So that's why I say you become a success, you get power. You see what I'm saying? Like, see, the thing is, a lot of you Tyrones, you guys don't understand my life, okay? I take it that, well, I'm not going to take it that you're, I mean, I'm not going to guess whether or not you're a Tyrone or not, because you told me you're a Tyrone, okay? You told me that, you consider yourself a Tyrone. So, the dating apps don't affect you, bruh. It affects normies, and it'll definitely affects incels. You see what I'm saying? So when he left the comment, I was just like, dude, you really don't know what you're talking about. You really don't know what you're talking about. So I'm saying, women got all the power when it comes to dating nowadays, and they got way too much power. Don't get me wrong, back in the day before social media, women had power, but their options were limited. Okay? So it was easy to get girlfriends, it was easy to get pussy. Women wasn't so picky and choosy about their options. Okay? Women were, matter of fact, women were a lot more happier back before social media. You see what I'm saying? Because they was able to settle, for what they can get. They get a handsome guy, you know, he treated them right. You see what I'm saying? And you stay with her for about, a year or two, maybe a couple of 3 or 4 years, and you move on to the next when things start, going downhill. But nowadays, women got way too many options. So therefore, they have all the power when it comes to dating. They say who get the pussy and who doesn't. When you a guy that is working a regular job out here, you see what I'm saying? You have no power. You know what I mean? So what I mean by, women having power over your life, is that women have all the power. They do. See what I'm saying? Because you can't even like go out on a date without females judging you. Does he have this? Does he have that? What about that shirt? That's kind of cheap looking shirt. You see what I'm saying? Becoming a success is the only way to get revenge on women, bro. I'm pretty tired right now. But that comment that, that dark musician left, man, it kind of got under my skin a little bit, because he really doesn't know what's really going down right now. Women have gotten way more pickier over the years. I can't even, like, keep a girl around. I'm gonna be honest about my dating life. I can't keep a female around because I don't have that dola. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my best to like learn game and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like getting back into capoeira. You see what I'm saying? To stay in shape. You know what I mean? And it's still not enough. You know what I'm saying? My friend, let me tell you, he got a girlfriend, but the dude owns a house and 2 cars. Okay? And he about to buy another house. So it took all of that for him just to get a girlfriend, bruh. For him to keep a girlfriend around. Because if he didn't have his shit together, you think she would be with him? Hell fucking no. You see what I'm saying? So women have all the power when it comes to dating, bruh. We didn't give them power. It was the mangina men that gave it to them. I didn't give them power over my life. Mangina men who created dating apps, social media, gave them the power over men who are average or even men that are above average. Men who are 6s and 7s, they're struggling out here. They're struggling to keep women around. See what I'm saying? So you got to think before you leave comments like that, bro. See what I'm saying? And then he says, like, what happens when you become successful and it's not what you thought it would be? I'm like, dude, I know what's gonna happen, blood. I'm gonna be getting more blowjobs. I'm gonna be getting more dates. I'm gonna be having my pick of the litter. You see what I'm saying? You can't look down on success, man. You gotta think like, okay, well, I get advantage over other men when I become a rich motherfucker, and I'll have a advantage over Chaz and Tyrone's. You see what I'm saying? See, the thing is about what Chaz and Tyrone got to compete with. Chaz and Tyrone got to compete with money. That's their enemy. I'm pretty sure a lot of females have left them for a guy who had money, like a normie or even an incel guy, or a guy that had, a normie with money or an incel with money. See, the Chads and Tyrones, you guys are going around fucking all the pussy, bro. And I ain't mad at you, man. Go ahead and do what you do. But it is what it is. You guys are getting all the women. All the women are fucking coming towards you motherfuckers. While the rest of us, the normies in the incels, spend a lot of time jacking off. You see what I'm saying? It's been like that for years, bro. So don't come around to the channel talking about, what happened if you become successful and it's not what you thought it would be, and I know how it's gonna be, bro. You see what I'm saying? I know how it's gonna be. I'm gonna have a lot more options in my life. I won't be having any droughts. There's no such, when you're a successful man, there is no droughts. You'll have the pick of the litter. That's the only answer I could come up with, bruh. It's the fact that success is what's gonna draw women to you. You won't have any struggle getting a woman, bruh. You won't have any struggle getting sex. You have instant access to sex when you are a successful figure as a man. But if you are a guy that's average, around average, that's a 4, 5, 6, or 7, even above average, being a 7, okay, that's above average. You are gonna struggle in today's dating market. I can't think of his name. It's too early. Okay. Facing LMS. He made a video about, and he had all those messages. Okay. He had all those messages from females. I have a profile on Tinder. I hardly ever get any responses. So that's the 80-20 rule that we are talking about. You Chads and Tyrones are going around fucking all the pussy, while we get the scraps. While we get the fucking scraps, man. Leftover women. Women with fucking, mental issues. Women that's over their fucking goddamn prime, man. Women who are fat and ugly, overweight, obese. So don't come around talking to my shit. Dude, don't even come around to my channel anymore, bruh. You a Tyrone, bro. You have no problem getting women, bruh. You have no problem getting sex. And while the rest of us, man, we get a date here and there once every other month. And then if she decides that she don't like you, she just not gonna call you no more. So therefore, you go back into like incel land, or you go back into a drought where you're getting sex once or twice a year, 3 times max. You see what I'm saying? These mangina men and these women, they got power over our lives, bro. Dating is something that I cannot control. I can't control that part of my life unless I get power, unless I get money. Then I'll have power over my dating life. Until I become a success, I will struggle getting women. And I do. I don't got women all in my DMs every single goddamn day. Like I said, I get a few. And when I get them, it's not going to be good. It's not good quality. It's not even my face match. I'm having problems getting my face match. Women who are equally attractive as I am, I cannot get them because they think they're better than me. The only way I can get my face match is if I leave the country, because I'm getting my face match in Thailand. I tell you that. I'm getting beautiful women in Thailand, but I can't get beautiful women in the U.S. That's why I say, man, the U.S. is pretty much done if you ain't got your shit together. If you ain't got a house, if you ain't got a nice, like super fly ride, if you ain't got at least average looks, with all that combined, though, not just like average looks, but with everything combined, okay? Average looks, a whole lot of money. See what I'm saying? If you don't at least have that blood in this country, you are done. It is over, as the incels say. That's why I'm thinking like, man, I gotta learn game. I gotta fucking get money. I gotta get control over my dating life, because I don't have control over my dating life. I feel like there's somebody evil dictating what I'm gonna sleep with when it comes to females. And I'm getting the leftover women, bro. That's all I'm getting nowadays. The bitches that I go out on date with, these bitches are leftover. It's not the cream of the crop. It's not young women, bro. It's not them. I was like talking to a young girl, but she didn't want to exercise. The bitch was a tad bit overweight. See what I'm saying? So, bruh, when you come around leaving comments like that, you really don't know what you're talking about, because you are Tyrone. You have no problem getting sex, bruh. when the rest of us out here, we're struggling. You know, the incels are right, bruh. Normies, we get the scraps, bruh. Yeah, we do get laid from time to time. We get laid once every, blue moon or so. But we get the scraps while the incels get nothing. Not even scraps. But you Tyrones, you got women in your bed every weekend. How does that feel? Chads and Tyrones, you guys can have women all over the place because of your genetics. And you are part of that 20% that women want. Okay? Because when it comes to me, Normie, they picky with me. You see what I'm saying? And when it comes to the incels, the incels don't get nothing. Incels don't get anything. See what I'm saying? So the thing is, YouTube blocked, Dark Musician's comment, so I cannot see the rest of his comment, but I'm just telling you what he wrote. You see what I'm saying? And another guy looking down on success. Basically, another Tyrone or a Chad looking down on success, on money. Because like I said before, Chads and Tyrones, they got to compete with money. That's their competition. Resources. That's, Chads and Tyrones' arch enemy. And they're going to talk down on it because, that's what they're competing with. I look at my life, my dating life, okay, for the last, the 15 years, okay. I go back to when I first got into a relationship. Now, when I was 26 years old, I was still beating up pussy like it was nothing, okay? I was still getting laid here and there, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't hard. Social media wasn't as blown up as it is now. Facebook had just came out, and I had no problem getting poon. I had no problem getting one night stands. I had no problem getting a girl to be with me and shit. No problem in my dating life. As soon as somewhere in 2012 came along, that's when I started having problems in the dating world. I started losing control over my dating life. Social media had took off big time. Okay? Women started to have more options. They started to have more options, and then a lot of average men and definitely a lot of incels got pushed to the side. Because women were able to reach out and have access to Chads and Tyrones. Like I said before social media, women didn't have any access to Chads and Tyrones. The only time they saw Chad and Tyrone was at a bar or club, or at a bar, a meeting place, like a gathering or a wine fucking a festival or some shit, or wherever there was a gathering. That's the only time they saw Chad and Tyrone. They had to go out to see Chad and Tyrone. But it wasn't that many of them. There's not a whole lot of Chads and Tyrones like that. That's only 20% of the population, maybe less. Okay? But they didn't have no instant access to Chads and Tyrones. Some of you Chads and Tyrones are going around fucking average women, bruh. You taking food off my goddamn plate. Before social media, I was fucking a whole lot of average women. And a few below average women. Soon social media came around, man, that shit inflated their goddamn egos. It inflated women's egos once social media came around. These females feel like they're better than you, and they're average looking. They either they're face match or they're below you. I've been talking to this Filipino chick, okay, online. Her ego is out of this world because of social media. And I look better than her in the face. She's not my face match. She is below me. And she thinks she's better than me. Maybe like a step below me. I can say I'm a 6. She's probably a 4.5 or a 5. You see what I'm saying? So that kind of like didn't sit well with me, Dark Musician, man. You are Tyrone, blood. Speak for yourself, bruh. Your life is different from me. Your life is different from me, bro. You motherfuckers are already cornering the fucking goddamn market when it comes to dating. You guys are having all the sex. My homeboy, that's he's a Arabic Chad, okay? He's an Arabic Chad. He's fucking way more than me, bro. He's fucking everything on the internet. That's why I say the Chads and Tyrones, they have cornered the market on the internet, on the dating apps. While the rest of us get the scrap women, the women that they're not fucking, those are the women, those are the women we're fucking, bro. The women that they're not fucking. Because I get these alien looking bitches coming at me online, bro. Females with like 3 or 4 kids by 3 or 4 baby daddies. Let's just be real. Keep that shit 100, man. Let's keep that shit 100. I ain't gonna lie, blood. Like a lot of like MGTOW guys, you know, they lie about their sex life, or, you know, they don't want to, you know, be honest about their sex life and their dating life and shit. So they say, well, you know what? Fuck this place. I'm going my own way. I don't have to tell people why I'm going my own way, but I'm just going my own way. You see what I'm saying? So now the dating apps have gotten way more saturated. You know, it's hard to get pussy unless you go way below your looks match. So I'm saying you got to go below you nowadays to get match. So I got, you know, it's like this, man. Chad to Tyrone, different lies, bro. You don't need money to get a really good dating life because you have one. You have a really good dating life. You get online, all the women start messaging you. I seen this shit, bro. How much proof do you need? The Chads and Tyrones are the ones who are, Tyrone is fucking them all. The dating market has frustrated me, you know, throughout the goddamn years, bro. It ain't like the dating market just all of a sudden started frustrating me this year. It's been years. I've been stuck out here trying. Once these females get a taste of Chad or Tyrone, they're not gonna want anything less, bro. That's once they have that one experience with Chad and Tyrone, Chad or Tyrone, they're not gonna want anything else. I mean, anything less. So therefore, they are spoiled. They are spoiled. We got women with like ugly faces thinking they're the shit, bro. So that means Chad or Tyrone has fucked these women with ugly faces, these butter faces. You know what my Chad Tyrone, my Arabic Chad said to me, bro? You know what he said to me? He was saying he will forgive the female that has a nice body but an ugly face. He said, as long as she got that body, I'm fucking. I don't care about her face. So Chads like you, bruh. Arabic Chads like you. White Chads like you. You know, Tyrones or Changs or whatever. like all you guys got the whole entire like dating market cornered. You got the dating market cornered where all of you guys fucking taking the pussy away from average men and these below average dudes. And you know what? It's in your nature. I'm not. You know what? I can't get mad at you guys. That's your nature. Stop fucking pussy. Cause you saying, well, incels and the normies, not getting pussy. So I might as well. Nothing. I mean, there's nothing else to like say, bro. There's all the evidence is right there. So I'm saying I see where all the pussy is going online because like I said, I got a Chad friend, an Arabic Chad friend that's fucking like probably like about like 6 or 7 women a month, bro. That me. I'm not fucking 6 or 7 women a month, bro. That's more than me. Mine is once every other month. And my dating life has sucked for the last like 7 or 8 years. My dating life has sucked. I'm getting women close to 50. I'm getting women around 45 years old, 46 years old. The options I have is not good options. So guess what I gotta do? I have to become a success or my dating life is going to be worse throughout the year age. I'm just trying to prepare myself for battle because I'm going to war. If I don't do anything, if I don't become a success, because Dark Musician was talking about what happens if you become successful or when you start making a whole lot of money, what happens when it's not what you think or what you thought it would be or some shit like that. I know what it's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be me being able to get the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. Okay, I gotta drink water. My life is gonna change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you become successful, then I get the advantage over other men. That's why I have a lot of money, because that's the only way to have a better dating life and a more. You are a Tyrone. You said it yourself. You said that you are a Tyrone. You have no problems getting the women on the dating apps. It's people like me and the dudes that's below average, okay, that have problems on the dating apps because they're fucking Chads and Tyrones. And when it comes to you, you're like, I had better than him. I gotta have looks and I gotta have money at the same time. That's what these females are looking for online. You see what I'm saying? So for you to come around and leave a comment, you see what I'm saying? Saying that I'm giving women power. Nigga, I didn't give them the power though. I didn't give them power. The mangina men who created those dating apps, they gave them the power over men, bruh. They fucked us up big time. They fucked us up big time, bruh. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to this shit, bruh. And the only like, the only answer that I could come up with, man, the only solution that I could come up with is to become a success. Then you won't struggle in the dating market like you did. Because if you don't become a success, guess what's going to happen? It's nothing. Do you understand? Do you understand what we are up against? Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't get your shit together, if you don't become wealthy, if you don't get power, you will struggle in the dating market. Now, look at your life right now. Are you getting nice looking women, attractive women right now in your life? If the answer is no, then that's you. You have to do that. You have to go out there and become an actor. You have to go out there and become a plastic surgeon. You see what I'm saying? You have to go out there and become a high value man, or you're not gonna get any pussy, or you're gonna be getting the screen that the fucking the cream of the crop. You get lazy, and that's what's gonna happen, bro. A lot of guys are lazy. They don't want to self-improve. So I'm saying, so therefore they will be playing video games for the rest of their life, being by themselves for the rest of their life. You see what I'm saying? So I'm responding to like Dark Musician's comment, but I can't see the rest of his comment because YouTube blocked it. You see what I'm saying? So I look at my life, right? I'm not happy with my options that I have in dating. I'm not happy with just getting sex once every other month. You see what I'm saying? So the only way that I can, the only way I can solve those problems in my life is to get a whole lot of money. Problem solved. I'll never have problems in the dating market ever again. I'll be able to compete competition when I have money. I beat my competition when I have money. You see what I'm saying? As long as I'm broke, struggling, I will struggle in the dating market like I have been for the last 7-8 years. It frustrates the shit out of me that I get sex once every 2 months, once every 3 months. You see what I'm saying? I have no control over that, bro. Dark Musician said that I gave women power. No, I didn't give them no power, bro. It was society. They gave them power. The mangina men. They gave them the power, bro. So now women are online being picky and choosy. They're basically bored of the dating world, bro. Because of social media made it so easy for them to get sex from top tier men. You Chaz and Tyrone, you guys don't understand what normies go through, bro. You really don't. And I don't expect you to understand until you start losing your looks, until you hit your 40s. Now, a Chad or Tyrone hit his 40s, he'll understand what I'm talking about. But as long as you a young Chad or Tyrone, you ain't gonna understand, bro, because you don't see my world. You don't see that I'm having problems in the dating market getting quality females, getting submissive females. I'm getting these feminists. The last fucking date I went out on, this female was manly as hell. She had some big old breasts though. She had, but she was manly. She had a short haircut. She cut her hair short. She was wearing shoes and jeans out on a date. You think I want to go out like that with quality women like that? Low quality scraps, low quality women like that for the rest of my life? You must be smoking. You know what? I'd rather deal with dating life for the next 5 years, okay? And for the rating low tier females, you see what I'm saying? I'd rather deal with that for the next 5 to 7 years than deal with it for the rest of my life. And that's what I think how long it's going to take me to see some type of success in my life. Next 5 to 7 years, if I hustle hard in music, I probably will get a hit. You know what I'm saying? Get on the radio, get a whole lot of goddamn money, and then game over. Or the game is just going to be gone because I'll have a lot more options in my life and I won't be struggling in the date market anymore any longer. I didn't give women power, bro. I don't give them power over my life. They have it. They have the power because they decide who they're gonna give the pussy to, bro. We don't make that decision as like as average men who don't have money. Okay, we don't get that say so like that. Women have the power. They do. You cannot, no, you cannot deny that fact, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's a fact that women have all the power in the dating world right now. And they're being picky and choosy about who they deal with. I was talking to a female last night that was she was on 4 or 5 days or something like that already, bro. Like, does it fucking matter what I do for a fucking living? So I told her I was a personal trainer. Bitch, does it fucking matter what I do for a living? The bitches are, we ain't even went out on the first date yet. She gonna ask me what I do for a living. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. So you see what I'm saying? You Chad Tyrone's men with money, you guys are fucking up the game. You said yourself that these rich simps was going around you know, simps are going around whining and dining these average females, and they are. The rich simps are even fucking with the average females, which is fucking shit up for the average man, bro. That's what's fucking up the shit for the average man who works at Togo's or works at fucking McDonald's. The average man that works at Burger King or the average man that works at the mall, at the shoe store or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking up shit for the average man. Why don't you stick with your 8, 9s, and 10s? Why do you have to come down to average females and fuck with them and fuck their brain up? Now you got these females thinking that they deserve high value men because they're dating the high value men, but the high value men are sticking around because they got a whole lot of options. I saw that on Kevin Samuels' live stream the other night, man. This average looking female who had a full face was dating a plastic surgeon. She was average at best, bruh. And she was dating a plastic surgeon. So that's fucking up the game right there, bruh. Where did she meet that fucking average? I mean, where did she meet that fucking plastic surgeon? She probably met that dude online. If you ain't got your shit together, you are done in this country. You are done all over the world if you ain't got your shit together. If you ain't got a whole lot of money, if you ain't got power, you're done in the dating market. I gotta go. You guys have a good night or good day. It's already daytime already. Because you know what? Some men live in different realities, bro. You Chaz and Tyrone's, you guys live in different realities. Us normies, we live in a different reality. We get the scraps, we get the fat. You know, we get below our fucking looks match. See, when I was listening to not facing LMS, but I was listening to AMS the other day. Okay, Alpha Male Strategies. He was saying that women with high interest, okay, they'll show it in their behavior. Okay. And the women who have high interest And the normies are the women who are 1, 2s, and 3s and 4s. You have to look like a fucking celebrity. You have to look like a fucking goddamn 8. If a woman consider you an 8 in her eyes, she's gonna act accordingly. She's gonna act accordingly, bro. If she consider you an 8, these women who are your face match, they're not gonna consider you as a 8. They're gonna consider you as a peer or something. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have your money together in today's age, you will get the scraps. I gotta go. You guys have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment. I'm out.